Hi guys, and welcome back to this healing series where we are taking a deep dive into the levels of healing and how to do it. This is the second video in that series. Okay, so in a quote here, to dig deeper into your healing journey, you have to feel your feelings. But you don't have to become the emotion. What does that actually mean? Well, you have to allow the feeling to flow through you, but not stay stuck in it. And if you look at it from a physical point of view, it's actually your endocrine system that is releasing hormones or chemicals into your body that is creating a feeling, an emotion. And you have to let that kind of flow through. And it's also why spiritually we are talking about our emotions is symbolized by water, because they are flowing through our water system. And the body's water system is our blood vessels. Just know that it's flowing through you, through the water system, which is your blood and where your water is. And there's water in all cells, in every single cell that you have in your body, there's water. So when you're allowing your feelings to go through that, to just pass through you, just flow through, they are not getting stuck anywhere. Because when they're getting stuck, the body kind of, holds onto it, and then another emotion comes on, and then it gets stuck, perhaps the same place, and then another emotion gets stuck, perhaps the same place, and you can imagine how that is increasing. And at some point, it gets so clogged up in the system of your body that you get sick. You get some kind of illness. And I'm quite sure that many cancer types actually come from not allowing the emotions to flow through your body, and they're getting stuck somewhere where you have fear or anger or worry or other low vibrational or low frequency feelings or emotions. So feel your feelings. Don't become the emotion, because then they get stuck. Because if you want to raise your vibration, the only way through is feeling your emotions. And then getting some new perspective. And again, feel that emotion coming through. Continuing doing your healing work, your shadow work. Just keep going. You'll get there. In the spiritual society, many people are talking about, well, you have to vibrate higher. You have to go from 3D to 5D. And it's like, it's just, you can just decide that. Yeah, true, you can. If you don't have any traumas, or don't have anything that you are holding on to. But if you do, you have to do your shadow work. You have to do the healing work. You have to walk the path of healing. Otherwise, you're just spiraling around and asking yourself, how come I just keep getting stuck there, and then I'm back to square one, or even lower than square one? I wonder why. Well, that's why. That's why. Because you haven't done your healing work. You haven't walked the path to healing. And in that connection, talking about the spiritual society, I want to talk a little bit about that, because what is actually your personal experience with spirituality or religion or faith? Is it something that comes from the outside and then you're using them as guidelines in your daily life? Like, for instance, Moses came down from the mountain in Egypt with these two really heavy stone boards with all the rules, or 10 rules that we have to follow in order to be morally good human beings. Came from the outside telling us what to do? Or is it coming from within, that your moral compass is so attuned with your higher self and what is good, not just for you personally, but for all of mankind, and not just for those that are around you or in your community or in the world at this given time, but know, as the Indians view it, 7 generations ahead. On the grounds of 7 generations before you, your ancestors. What would they have done? What would they have advised you to? What would they have wanted for you in this community of Earth? Yeah. Some say, or I think actually it was David Bowie, I can't recall, but somebody said that religion is for people. Oh, I've forgotten the quote, I'm sorry. Put it in the chat if some of you can remember it. But the essential thing of it was that if you have not gone through crap in your life and healed your traumas, then religion is perfectly fine. Well, society or whatever can tell you, the government can tell you what to do. It's perfectly fine. The television can tell you what to do. But when you've done your healing journey and you have been made conscious of the energy that have led you there, then you know that you are connected to yourself. And that, for me at least, is spirituality. Because spirituality is something that you carry within. Yeah, you can connect to the energies around you, and not just here on Earth, but also the stars and the planet and other solar systems and whatever you can connect to. But you have to go within to do it, because otherwise you're just living on clouds, on the in the seventh heavens, and with rose-colored glasses. And you really don't, do you? Because you're here on Earth right now. I know you can, feel it. Take your hand. You can feel it, right? You're right here. Feel your feet on the floor. Feel your bum in the seat. You are here right now. Yeah, that was a little perspective or quote inside the quote, just to get us going. I think that'll be all for now. See you next time. Bye.